A full-blown riot breaks out after a National Hockey League championship game. It's a mob scene. Smashed windows, cars on fire, stores looted. And a man stealing a kiss? June 15, 2011, Vancouver, British Columbia. It's the NHL Stanley Cup Finals, where the hometown Canucks face the visiting Boston Bruins in a critical Game 7 winner-take-all battle. Rich Lamb is a Vancouver-based photographer who has shot the Canucks home games for the past decade.
The Canucks are huge in Vancouver. I mean, it's the hottest ticket in town.
When the Bruins win the game 4-0 and claim Lord Stanley's Cup in the Canucks' own backyard, the fans don't take the loss well. Vancouver Sun editor Dean Broughton witnesses the riot firsthand.
I walked downtown and there was pillars of smoke coming up. You just knew it was a bad situation. They were throwing rocks at police officers and kicking in windows, and it was a frightening experience.
Guys were coming out of the store like clowns in a mini, just one after the other. It just looked like it was a mad Black Friday sale.
As early evening turns to night, tensions escalate, and there's no end in sight to the looting and vandalism. Riot police take a stand, forming human walls and marching toward the rioters. Local photography student Emily Edgar also finds herself amongst the masses. She flees up a few flights of stairs at a nearby parking garage, recording the action from above, when something catches her attention.
I was shooting the video of people running through the streets, and I focused in to sort of see what was going on.
Back on the street, Rich notices the same thing.
My initial thought was that someone was hurt, another person was helping her.
He quickly rattles off a few frames.
That was the picture I thought was my picture of the night from the riot. It's just the way I saw it in the frame. I knew it was a good picture.
By midnight, police take back control of the streets, but not before nearly 150 people are hurt, 100 people are arrested, and $4 million in damage is done. After a long night, Rich returns to the arena, dropping off his photos to his editor. He's halfway out the door when someone stops him.
Another photographer who was in the editing room came back and said, "Hey, nice picture of the couple kissing." And I'm thinking, well, I never shot anyone kissing. I shot someone helping another person who I thought was hurt. So she's like, well, they're right in the caption that they're kissing. And I looked up at it, and they were kissing. And at that point, I didn't know what to make of it.
The following morning, Rich's photo spreads like wildfire, and the image of the Vancouver riot kiss takes on a life of its own. The two lovebirds in the midst of the mayhem are compared to that famous scene in From Here to Eternity and other iconic kissing photos.
You have mayhem all around, and you've got the juxtaposition of this couple kissing, this tender kiss, that really kind of sparks something in a lot of people.
So just who are the two people caught kissing in the chaos? It's Aussie native Scott Jones and his girlfriend, Canadian Alexandra Thomas. As it turns out, they get caught in a police search, and Alex falls to the ground, with Scott immediately rushing to her side.
I was just trying to calm her down, you know, like it was pretty scary for her, and seemed like the best thing to do.
Jones and Thomas are stunned by the attention they receive from the photo, as they explain in an interview with the Today Show.
It's kind of amazing that there was someone there to take a photo of that and capture that. You know, I would always know those feelings and emotions from that, but that there's a photograph that so clearly shows it is just pretty incredible.
I guess it was just such a good shot, people couldn't believe that that would happen. It was just like the perfect lighting, perfect focus.
Rich is also amazed at how his single snapshot has been called the most compelling sports image of the year.
It was quite interesting to see that, you know, a picture I took is that popular. To have one photo all of a sudden going everywhere to all corners of the market, it was quite surreal.
Rich's photo will no doubt live on as a special moment captured in time. However, it's part of a moment most Vancouverites would rather forget.
A whole bunch of people went out the next day and went to go clean up. And that's a representation of the Vancouver that I know.
It's a shameful moment, but I don't think it's going to tar the city's image.
It was senseless violence over hockey. It wasn't a wrongful death or a wrongful shooting by the police. It wasn't, a rally against poverty. It was a hockey game, and we lost.